what worries me too is the wording of things. I find myself sometimes being really careful choosing the words. I hate the word fat. You know, things like diet will never be said in our house, things like that. But I don't, you know, how do you handle things like that? You know, like I read this beautiful piece about how we should speak to our daughter and never to, you know, even if somebody is beautiful, it doesn't need to be the first thing that is said about somebody. Like you don't have to say anything about anyone's looks, you know. And then I go into panic about going, oh my God, what can I and can't I say that's going to mould my kids?
Yeah, well, you don't want to. I mean, you don't want to go into panic about it. And you know, if I think back to how things were for me in the 70s, I'm sure that I was very lucky as a very young child. But at the same time, you know, all the movies I was watching, all the television I was watching as a kid, you know, it was totally dominated by male characters. And I turned out okay, you know. So we shouldn't get too caught up in it. But I do think it's important to encourage all of our children for various aspects of their character and personality. And I had a kind of fun moment the other day. Was at the shopping mall with my daughter, Safira, who's 3. And of course, a stranger came up and looked at her and said, "Oh, you're very pretty." And she just looked at her and said, "I'm very brave too."
Beautiful,
And I laughed, you know, and it's because she's watching Brave with Merida. And we're talking about what it means to be brave.
Right.
And she's already identifying that that's a character and attribute she wants to possess and that she already possesses.
Yeah, beautiful.
So, you know, if she's playing and she falls down, she gets up and she goes, I'm being brave, I'm being brave. And I think it's really sweet.
Yeah.
So I can say to her, it's okay to fall down, it's okay to hurt, it's okay to cry sometimes, but you're still really brave because you get up again. So she's already thinking about that at 3. And I think, you know, that doesn't mean she's not also pretty, because she is.
Yeah, right.
But that doesn't have to be the only thing that she's told.
Yeah, right. Do you think it's damaging to tell young girls all the time that they are pretty?
I don't know. I don't have. I want to say I don't have the data on that.
I know. Well, why don't you have data on everything? Where's your data?
I should have data on everything. Look, I mean, it doesn't take much imagination to see where that could be problematic in some cases. You know, you don't want to just constantly be encouraged in one particular area. But there's also nothing wrong with being pretty or being interested in aesthetics or decoration. It's just that to the exclusion of all other things, or being told that that's the only thing that you have going for you, which is obviously going to be problematic.
Totally.